Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I have a haul for you today. Me and my mom went on a vacation to a small Texas town called Green. It's pronounced like the color green, but it's spelled like on this bag, G-R-U-E-N-E. The first couple items I have are this and one other thing I'll show you in a minute that I got at the Green General Store. This is one of those things where you pick the rocks from the bin. It's mainly for children, you know, but whatever. I like it. I'll just get some of them out because a lot of them are kind of repeats of the same type stones. Just, you know, different pieces. A lot of the stones they had were dyed. So I wanted the more natural ones. So I got some rose quartzes. Some of these, let's see if I can get it looking nice. Yeah, there we go. Some tiger's eye, some of this howlite, some amethyst. Here's another tiger's eye. I believe this is called snowflake obsidian. This is, let me look at it. I'm not sure. I think this piece in particular is probably dyed glass. See how it looks like it's all crackledy and stuff. I don't know if it's picking up real good, but yeah. Anyway, move those over to the side for now. The next thing I got there was this star cookie cutter. You can kind of see how big it is compared to my hand. It's just a regular cookie cutter, star shaped. I got it because I want to try making like offering things like biscuits and stuff like that, cookies and whatnot, and make them star shaped. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, one of my rocks. Then they had this like sort of metaphysical rock shop. It was mostly a rock shop, but it had some metaphysical-y type things. So one of the things I got there was this Gemstones of the World. You can see how small they are, like compared to my fingernail there. And it has different types of gemstones on it. And then underneath it says what they are. Like this howlite is obviously dyed here because they're not supposed to be blue naturally. I'm pretty sure anyway. But it's pretty cool. Just little bitty samples of each stone. And then at the same place, I got this deer horn whistle. It's got a little piece of wood in there and it sounds pretty cool. I won't blow it for you because I don't want to like blast your eardrums or whatever, but it's pretty. I like it. It's a real deer horn. Deer antler. I mean horn. Not a horn, an antler. Sorry, don't know what I'm talking about, apparently. I also got this there. It's very pretty. I like the leaves on the bottom too. They had different charms on the bottom. I like the leaves though the best. And it's like a tree of life, a little bitty plaque, you know, it's just like the size of my hand. But it's real pretty. Got some detail work up here, and it's just real pretty. Sorry, I can't really get it in the camera too well, but it's really pretty. I really like it. And I got another one, the same size, also with the leaves at the bottom. Leaves, I mean. But it's the chakras. And it's the same up at the top. But it's the chakras, and it's real pretty. So I'll put them probably next to each other or hung kind of like this. Kind of offset. I think they're real nice. Then there, I also got, I was looking for like a worry stone in hematite, but they didn't have it. So I just got this one that's sort of shaped like a worry stone. It's kind of flat. Just a hematite, you know, 99 cents. Then I got this little scorpion in some type of resin. I just thought he was cool looking. Don't know really why I got that. Then one really cool thing they had there was they had this set of cards, like laminated cards, where you could get the different, you could get them separately or together. And they're double-sided. Both of them are double-sided. And they've got all these different stones on them. And then they've got like, see, well, that's blue tiger's eye. Get one I can pronounce. Aids in decision making. It helps one to gain perspective. It deepens meditation and allows us to see the truth in other situations and ourselves. Blue tiger's eye enhances confidence, will, and courage. And they each have stuff like that about what they're good for, properties and stuff. And so it's, you know, got 2 columns, double-sided, distributed by this place, International, and you can go to that site. And you can probably find it there, I'm assuming. And on this side, it's got some cleansing gemstone information. And then it shows how you can store them in a pyramid. It's pretty cool. And they both have different stones on them. There are no repeats. Pretty awesome. And the last thing I got at that shop, sorry, my things are messing together. The last thing I got at that shop are these 2 little guide things. I live in Texas, of course, like I've said. I think I said that. If not, I do. I've done this video a couple times, so. Anyway, this is a trees and a wildlife book. I'll go through the tree one first. This one has shows life inside the trunk and has some information, how a tree grows, shows like the crown, the trunk, the roots, and then it shows like different leaves and leaves, sorry. Leaf types, common types and fruits and seeds. And then it shows like large trees and shows the types, and in each tree it shows the common name, the scientific name, the height, the leaf type, flower, and fruit. And it's got like, you know, pages of this. And then it's double-sided too. So it's got pages and pages and pages of this. And it shows medium trees, oaks, tall trees, small trees. And then the flower one doesn't have that part. Like you open it straight up and it just goes straight into the flowers. It doesn't have that part with like the tree, like the inside of the tree part and all that. It just goes straight into the flowers. And this one's organized by color. But it's also got the regular name, the scientific name, and then it has like different information about it. But then it's organized by color. Like here's the purples, here's the whites, and then on the back, here's the yellows, kind of going into the oranges and the reds. It's pretty cool. I like those. So another shop I went to was an antique shop, and they sold these beautiful rings, and they're the same, but they have different stones in them. This one's onyx, and I have no idea what this one is. But look how pretty it is. It like shines. It's got that coppery color in it, and it's not really showing up as good as I wish it would, but it's got the different colors in it. It's really nice, and I like the setting on them. They're a little bit bigger. I usually wear really little rings where the stone and the setting around it is really small, and these are a little bit bigger. I think this is the one that goes on this finger, yeah. So my nails are terrible, sorry, but it looks nice on me, I think. They both do. One of them goes on one finger and one goes on the other because one of them is bigger than the other. And then at that same store, I got this cool bag, but I got some different foreign money. Yeah, okay, that's all of them. I was making sure, I thought there was one missing. But there's one in here that's really cool from like Japan or some, it's not Japan, it's some Asian country. I don't know which one, but it looks cool. And then there's some from Mexico and one in here, I think it's, no, that's Costa Rica. This is it. Yeah, that's Mexico, and then, is this it? What I'm talking about? Yeah, this is the one from England. Which, to some of you who are in England, are like, wow, yeah, you know, that's a regular coin. But whatever. To me, that's pretty cool. And I got these skeleton keys, which I love skeleton keys like this. I collect them, and I have since I was probably about 5, 6 years old. No, it had to be 5 years old because that's when I first went down to green. And that's when I got my first one, was down there. But yeah, so I got 2 of those at that shop. And then, let's see. One of the shops there was selling this soap from the Verbena Soap Company. It's just lemongrass. It's this huge soap bar, and it was all one bar, and then the lady cut it for me into 3 bars just with a knife. That's why they're not perfectly even. And I used the middle one in the shower. That's why, like, up here, you can see it's like rounded now. It's not all perfect anymore, and down here it's rounded because I used it in the shower, the middle one, since it was the smallest. And I got, let's see, one more thing. Let me take it out of the package real quick. Sorry, got the rest one. Okay, let's move all this stuff off the screen, shall we? Okay, I got this beautiful hairpiece that you like put your hair back part way at the top, and then you would secure like the ponytail part with this. You put like this around it like this, kind of, you know, and then you skewer that through it, and then it hangs. And they had this part where the brown stone part was different colors. They had black, and if you look closely, it's like mottled, like speckled. They had black, they had blue, red, and I think they had a greenish, but the green was like a kind of like a, for lack of a better term, like a puke green. I didn't like the green at all. And the red was too bright to match the red that I've got, that I would have wanted to match it to, so I got the brown. Then they had this really cool, they have this thing called Market Days. And it's like a craft fair type thing where people make stuff and sell it. And not everything there is technically made, but like handmade, but most of it is. So one of the things there is, this is her business card. She finds old brooches, different things, and makes new stuff out of them. Oh, I should have brought a book down here to show you. Oh well. So this is a bookmark, and the way it works, I'm gonna have to use this thing to show you, or you would use it in a real book, not a bookmark. Not a bookmark. You would use it in a real book, not a pamphlet, obviously. But you put it over the top like this, the pretty brooch part. Then the ribbon goes down through there and hangs out through the bottom with the tassel and the beads. I'm sorry, I can't really show it to you very good. Let me pick up the camera. So it would look much better because it'd be in like a black book or something. And sorry, I'm using a piece of paper, a cardboard thing as my background. And then see, the tassels would hang down like that. Hope you can see the whole thing in the frame. But I'm planning on using it for my BOS. So that's why I got a neutral colored one, because my Book of Shadows is black, and I thought it'd be pretty in the Book of Shadows being just black and silver. And the last thing I got is, well, okay, next to last thing is, where did it go? Here it is. So I'm gonna make my own book of mirrors, like out of cloth and stitching the papers together and everything. And I got this to put on a cord wrapping around the outside. It's a charm, obviously, but it's a locket. I think it's a really cool idea to have a locket on it so you can like put things in the locket, like little spells or something on your book. I just think that idea really intrigues me. I think that's really cool. And then the last thing I got is this book. This is going to be something witchy, some type of book. Maybe a spell book or an idea book. Sorry, I got a tag on me. It's really, really beautiful. Pick up the camera again to show you properly. It's this kind of metallic-y leather. It's got like marks on it. She makes them out of recycled leather. Like when people make chairs and stuff, these are the scraps that she makes this out of, which is why it has these marks on it, and there's more marks up here and stuff. And that's why it's like this rough cut here, because that's just like where it ends. But it's very beautiful. It's got this pretty jewel on it, and then it's got the more of it here, more of the string continues here, which I really liked. It didn't, most of them, like, it would, if it had a charm on them, not all of them did, the charm just ended, just like that, you know. It didn't continue on this side, which I liked that this one did. And I like that it's like taller and skinnier. But what's really cool about this journal, besides all that, is it's got like a moleskin journal in it, and you can take it out. Like hang on. The journal isn't bound in it. You can take the journal out, see? And then put it back in. So you can completely take the journal out. So when you filled up the journal, you're not like, oh, I need to move on to another book now. You haven't like completely used up your book. You can take the journal part out, and then there's your journal, and then you've still got the cover. You can just pop another journal in it and keep using the book. I think that is awesome. And this is a Piccadilly one from Barnes & Noble, but you could use an actual moleskin if you wanted, but it's the same paper and everything, so that's the size it fits, is the moleskin size. Let's see, it slides under here, and it slides in the front, and it fits in perfectly. It's really cool. The one I'm going to make, though, is going to be actually bound. My Book of Mirrors that I'm going to make myself is going to be actually bound, but it's going to be very similar to this. And it's even got a pocket on the back and everything, so I think it's really cool. So I'll put that back together in a minute. So yeah, that's everything I wanted to show you. I also got some cute new clothes and stuff while I was there, but I won't show you that because y'all probably aren't interested, and they're being washed anyway, or drying anyway, hanging to dry. So I hope you enjoyed the haul, and blessed be.